Hello everyone, welcome back to Practical Serverless and Microservices with C#. My name is Mohammed Abdullah and I'm Microsoft Certified Azure Solution Architect. This is session number 10 and we are covering Kubernetes, and this is the part number 2. In this part number 2, we will discuss Kubernetes basics, and we will set up a cluster. If you missed the first part of the Kubernetes session, so please check out the first session, then continue this part number 2. Okay, so learning objective for this part, you will understand the Kubernetes, their architecture, the core component, and after that we will install the Minikube for Kubernetes local development, and we will use the kubectl to interact with Kubernetes cluster, and we will try to understand nodes, master node, and cluster concepts, and perform basic cluster operation and troubleshooting. So we will cover this 5 things in this part. So for this part number 2, please check out the first part where I show the YAML fundamentals. So for this part, it is prerequisite to watch the part number 1, and you should also install the Docker desktop, and you will also need administrative access to install softwares. So this is the prerequisites. Now, what is Kubernetes? So like the orchestrator, Kubernetes is a distributed orchestration system that manages containerized application across multiple machine node. So same thing like orchestrator. Orchestrator also manage containerized application across different server or node. So behind the scene of the Kubernetes, there is an orchestrator. So Kubernetes is nothing but orchestrator. Okay, so Kubernetes have different component like API server, and that is the central management point that handle the REST operation. Here is the diagram. You can see here at the top we have a master node that have 3 component. The first one is the API server, which is the central management point handle all the REST operation, and the second one is the scheduler. Scheduler decide which node should run each port, and the other one is the controller manager, monitor cluster state and make correction. So this is the 3 main component of the master node. So apart from that, we have the etcd, which is the key value storage for cluster data. So next is the worker node. Below we have a worker node, and the worker node have 3 components, which the first one is the kubectl, and that is the agent that communicate with master and manage your container, and the other part is the container runtime that provide runtime to the container, and the third component is the kube proxy, handle network routing and load balancing. So kube proxy is responsible for the routing and load balancing. So I have one diagram, so I want to show. You can see here, this is the one diagram for the byte go. So I just copy this diagram to explain. So we have a Kubernetes that run the application and bind the dependency. Then they provide Docker file. We write a Docker file and we build image from that Docker file, and once we have a image, then we run that image as a container. So you can see here, this is the part of the Kubernetes, and Kubernetes we have a master node. A master node have a API server and scheduler and controller manager, and worker node, we have a worker node that have a kubectl and container runtime. So this is some graphical representation of the Kubernetes. Okay, so okay, now Kubernetes have different type of resources. For example, we have a pod, which is the smallest deployment unit, and pod can have 1 or more containers, and the second is we have a server provide stable network access to the prod, and the third one is the deployment, manage prod replica and updates, and the fourth one is the namespaces, a virtual cluster for resource isolation. So we will see all these pods, services, deployment, and namespaces. We will create this practically. So next is, so you will need to to install the Minikube first, because we will use Minikube for local Kubernetes environment. And you will run this command choco install Minikube, and you can also install Minikube from this page as well. This is the official Minikube page. So this is the Minikube start. You have they provide Linux, Mac, and Windows, and I have Windows, so I will run this command choco install. So if you first you will install the Minikube. So first of all, you will open the command prompt as a administrator. So I will run this as an administrator. So you can see here, this is the command. You can use PowerShell or other terminal of your choice. So this is the choco install Minikube. So I already installed, so that's why it will give you this type of information. But if it's not installed, you can say it already said that already installed. So if you have not installed the Minikube, so you will run this command. So this is the first command, and after that you will install kubectl. Okay, kubectl is the primary tool for interacting with Kubernetes. So you will also need this command to run in your local system. So let me correct. Okay, so I will write this command choco install Kubernetes CLI. So it's I already installed, but I want to show the command which what command you will learn. So it's already installed. How I will verify kubectl version. If you want to check the version, you will run this command kubectl version client. So you can see here client version is v1.31.1 and customized version is v5.7.1. so this is the install version of the kubectl. So next we have some command like basic Minikube command. So you will learn this basic kubectl command. For example, if you want to start the Minikube with default setting, so you can run this Minikube start. And if you want to run the Minikube with specific configuration, so you can use the Minikube start CPU. You can mention CPU size, memory size, and disk size. So this is the specific configuration. So when you run this command, it will create these resources for you. And if you want to run the Docker with if you want to run the Minikube with Docker, so you can run the last command Minikube start driver equal to Docker. So I will use this command because I already installed a Docker Hub, so it will be fine to run this command in my local system. So this is the other. If you want to check the status, you can write Minikube status. If you want to stop Minikube stop. Similarly, you can delete, pause, and unpause the Minikube. So let's check this command one by one. Okay, so you can see here. So first of all, I will try the last command Minikube. I will use the Docker one. So I will write Minikube start driver equal to Docker. So I will run this command. Once you run this command, it will run the Minikube. So I already have one instance, one cluster. For example, if I check status, it will show I already have one running instance. So if you can check the status, if there is no cluster, then you can run the Minikube. So you can see here when you write the Minikube status, it will show the type, host, kubectl planning, API version, and kubectl config. So this is the first step. You will run the Minikube, which is currently running in my local. So next point is that you can how you will check the cluster information. You can also check the running instance in Docker Hub as well. When you open the Docker Hub, you will see the container. You can see here this container is currently running in your local Docker. So it is currently running. So I will show some other cluster get nodes. So you can see here it will show all the node. Currently one node is running, and other command kubectl get all, it will give all the services. So with the type, cluster IP, and this is all the information about the node. And you can also get information about the namespaces. If you want to know about the namespaces, you can also get this information as well. So kubectl get all, and here you will mention all namespace, spaces name. So you can see here this is all the namespace information. So this is all the namespaces we have. So how you will work with the namespaces? So kubectl get name spaces. You can see here we have this namespaces: cube node, less, public, system, and dashboard. So we have this namespaces, and you can also create namespaces as well. For example, kubectl create namespace, and then you will give name to your namespace. So you can see here namespace is created. If you get again the namespaces, you can see here your namespace is created, my name. So this is how you will create. You can create your namespace, and you can also get the current context. So how you will get the current context? kubectl config current context. kubectl config, spelling mistake, kubectl current context. So this is the current context. We are working in the Minikube context, and you can also view the kubectl configuration. So how you will kubectl then config view. So this is all the information regarding the config. So this is all about the namespaces. Next we will how you will explore your cluster. So there is few command we will explore those command. For example, if you want to check the cluster information, kubectl then cluster info. So here is the cluster information. Next if you want to list all the nodes, so kubectl ctl then get nodes dash o then wide. So it will give all the nodes. So you can see here Minikube the status is ready, and this is all the information. Okay, so next we will you can I already show how you can create the namespace. You can get the namespaces, and so here we will discuss one thing about the context. What is context? So context is the combination of the cluster, user, and namespaces. So these three combine make the context. So this is about the cluster. Next we will create first Kubernetes resource. So for this I will go to the VS Code. So this is my VS Code. So here I will create one resource, my first resource, first Kubernetes resource. So how I will create? So first of all, I will create one file with this name, and that file will be the YAML. If you are new to YAML, you can check out the first part of Kubernetes session 10. So this is the first port, and here is the definition of this file. So this is the definition of this file, API version 1. This is the port. I already discussed that Kubernetes have port, namespaces, and other resources. So this is the port resource, and port is the smallest deployable unit. Okay, so here is the metadata: hello world, namespace default. We are using the default namespace. Okay, and then we have a label, container information like container name, and this is the image, ingress image we are using, and this is the port number. So this is the first how you will create your first Kubernetes resource. And for this how you will deploy and manage this pod. So for this I will open the terminal. So this is my terminal, and here I will write my first command to deploy and manage this resource. So first of all, I will apply the configuration. So for this, I will run kubectl and apply f, and then first you will give name first name of the file. You can say first pod. So this is my file name and extension. So this will apply the configuration kubectl apply f and the name of your pod. So you can say here it said that it is created. So this is the first thing, it is created. Okay, next we will check if there is any port running. So for this I will run kubectl get port command, kubectl get ports. It will give all the port. You can say here it's showing hello world, which I recently created. You can say here this is the name is the hello world, and it's currently showing us ready 0-1, and it is showing status. The container is created but it's not running. So now how I will get the detailed information. So for this you can use this command kubectl describe pod and hello port name of the port hello world. You can say here we have one port with name hello world, and I am giving the same name to get the detailed information. So this is the detailed information of my port. So you can say here this is the detailed information. It's showing reason, age, from, and the message. Okay, so after that you can also check the logs of your pod as well. So there is a command kubectl get logs, logs and the name of the pod hello world. You can see here this is all the logs showing. Okay, so let's check the okay, so this is all about the kubectl we created the first pod, and it's running. And you can also there is also a command to delete the pod, so you can also delete as well. kubectl delete pod and name of the pod hello world. So pod deleted. Now if you check the pods again, there is nothing because we deleted. And so this is all about the Kubernetes resources, how you can create the resources. Okay, so also we have you can also check the dashboard of the Minikube as well. Minikube dashboard. So you can see here when you run this command, it will display the dashboard. So